I'm gonna go back for a second.
Or rape, then her sexual behavior program will be all screwed up.
And I highly likely ain't gonna play the whole thing. Bet y'all listen to that shit though. Bet y'all listen to that shit though.
Let me add something to this, and this is part of what I will be discussing. Like the next paragraph, Master Yao writes, if you understand the significance of what we have said above, you begin to then understand why many societies in the past arranged the marriage of young girls. If the first 2 or 3 sexual experiences of a young girl are bad ones, it sets her up for a life of misdirected sexual energy. In some indigenous societies, the parents arrange the first sexual encounters of both male and female children to ensure they are positive experiences. In most situations today, the energy of the male most young girls are having their first sex with is not a good energy at all. It does not leave a good imprint. Thus, the master feminine faculty instills dysfunctional programs into her subconscious. Boom. Now let's get back into that whole imprint thing, and just
like Rom says, be nice to them. That's why I stay in the girls' lives, man. That I imprinted. I mean, that I took the virginity. That's only it ain't. But you know what I'm saying? Like I stay in their lives. The young women. You know what I mean? Sure, for real. You know what I mean?
Understand the process. See, first, to understand the type of woman that, the type of man that a woman is going to want, even before she's penetrated. First, and this is true of men and women, at least heterosexual men and women, they will always want their opposite sex parent, maybe not on a conscious level. I mean, and, in Western clinical psychology, this is called... Oedipus complex, electric complex, all of that. But it's actually a natural thing. When that child is growing up around the age of 7, like a lot of little boys, they want to marry somebody like their mother.
My mom's beautiful.
A lot of little girls, they want to marry somebody like their father. This is a normal thing, and if their development is normal, that desire is transferred on to another male or female, as the case may be. Now, if the girl's father is a good guy, he does his thing, this is a good thing. If it's not, and this is the case of in a lot of households where the father is excluded from contact with the children, or the father's a deadbeat or a knucklehead, and the mother doesn't provide another suitable role model. A lot of women get messed up because, one, that initial step is not there for them. And even if the man is there in some cases and the daughter has a less than ideal opinion of him, that can still be a bad thing. Or if he's bad, or if he's engaging in some negative behavior himself. So that's one thing.
Mom just have to give you.
Now, when she gets older, she starts hitting puberty, which is becoming younger and younger for these girls. They have a strong desire to have sex. They have a strong desire. Like any of my listeners who have daughters who are either just becoming teenagers or have been teenagers are nodding their heads right now. Any father knows this. Any father active in his daughter's life knows this. I don't care how good she is. There's going to be some indication.
That's why you have to teach them. I mean, that's why it's crazy, but even though, like people say, sex in the society is like what's it called? Like a, whatever the heck it's called, but it's just awkward to talk about. It's like that. I don't know. But it's like, it's kind of awkward to talk about, sex with anybody really. Yeah, anybody really. I don't know. But just, it's just kind of like, it's just kind of like, so it might be kind of weird talking to your kids about sex, but it's important, dog. It's important, and you'll see why. As the video continues, even. But yeah, I'm being dead serious because people don't even really be really taking it like it really is that serious, dog. It's like I mean, like, damn.
Like she's trying to get fucked. You know, some strict fathers, you know, I knows this. I don't care how good she.
Like he's about to say, dog. I think he just said it right there, but he's like, you know what I'm saying, like, he'll say it. I'll tell him say it.
You know, who are either just becoming teenagers or have been teenagers or not in their heads right now. Any father knows this. Any father active in his daughter's life knows this. I don't care how good she is. There's going to be some indication like she's trying to get fucked. You know, some strict fathers, you know, they already got the baseball bat out and all of that. And, you know, might try to instill in her what to do, but that desire is still there. Now, you know, she might have enough discipline not to actually, you know, go out and get some knucklehead or something, but
Why?
One thing about teenage girls, when they want to do something, they'll find a way to do it.
See?
Now,
So what's talking about?
The event that's most...
Some chicks will wait though. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, that's just pretty accurate, dog. You know what I'm saying? For real.
important is that the first 2 or 3 sexual encounters. Now, as Master Yao wrote in the excerpt, if that dude she deals with is like a composite of her father, who was a good guy, you know, the positive role models, and the local champion. If that's a good guy, like good, upstanding guy, he really cares for, has good intent for, that's a good thing. That's a.
I'm gonna let you know this. One thing early on was like, when I first met her, it's just like, God was just like, you're here to take care of this girl. I mean, like, that like became the mission, you know what I mean? So now I gotta, you know, they call it pay it forward, I mean, give it back, but, you know, pay it forward, like, teach pretty much, I mean. So let us continue, please. Let's continue.
A great thing, you know, if they have sex, and especially if they're in a relationship and, you know, they, you know, really care about each other, she has a positive experience. Unfortunately, and this isn't something that's speculation, very few women first few sexual experiences were positive. In fact, most women's first sexual experiences were either A, negative, or B, and this is even a combination of both, B, with a less than evolved male. Like, I'm going to give you an example. There's a real issue out here that we're not talking about. Now, I know I talk about, you know, good black men all the time, but across all races, across all groups, there's a group of men who may be in their 20s or even in their 30s who are having sex with these young 13, 14-year-old girls. You know, I remember years ago when I used to work at this gym, and I was talking with a dude who was a teacher. And he was telling me how all these young girls had guys, you know, these girls like 14, 15, had guys picking them up in cars, and these guys were in their mid-20s. In fact, I've known some young girls who said, you know, they like 16 and like, well, how's your boyfriend? He's 26. Like more than one occasion. Now, here's a problem with that. How positive can that man be if he having sex with a child like that in this culture? Especially when you have more than enough women. So already you have a problem right there.
Pause it. And you pause it. He's out. I'll be right back though.